Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. All right. Um, I'm gonna try to make today's video a little shorter. I know I've been doing these long videos sometimes, guys, so I'm gonna try to really just make this a little bit shorter if possible. So, let's start with USDX today. We really need to discuss this guy because he's going to be what's driving the crypto market over the next couple of weeks. Okay. So, um, first of all, I want to show you the correlation because it's relevant to the current situation. Okay. Lots of rises, lots of drops. It's really that simple. Lots of rises, lots of drops. In shorter cycles, I know I said we're probably going to do a zigzag here. We're not. This is actually kind of a crazy, like, and I'll show you, this isn't even this. This is going to be this crazy, like, correction for this wave 4. And actually, just based on the sequence, we're expecting one more leg lower here to complete this, okay? So, and this is actually probably going to go a little higher, just FYI. We're probably going to reach the top of this zone because we're building a big move. But as you can see here, you know, this is kind of a, I know everybody likes these wedges. I was talking about these wedges the other day with some guys. Here's the thing about the wedges. It depends on, okay, so we came into the wedge, right? So this is our direction. So we need 3, 7, or 11 swings coming into a wedge, right? Or coming into a channel or any type of bearish or bullish quote unquote flag or formation or whatever the fuck you guys want to call it, right? So we come into it, and then so this would be 1 here because this is not a swing, okay? This is the wave itself. So then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So now we could 8 and out here, okay, on the A swing. But under these EMAs, we're probably going to get a 9, 10. I'm sorry, that'd be 8, 9, 10, 11, and then an up and out. Okay, so the 7 swing is looking at probably some failure here. So we need to really kind of test these EMAs. Okay, so it's probably going to be, and Elliot, we label these as A, B, C, D, E. So you'll get 2 A, B, C, D, E's connected by like a small ABC correction that you can see right here. See this guy? That's an ABC right there. So we would have, like, you know, both sides of this. So makes it interesting, right? Makes it interesting. Anyways, long story short, because of this in USDX continued decline, this is where I'm personally putting my thoughts on Bitcoin and cryptos in general. Okay, the decline is going to give us an opportunity to get up and out of this zone. You can see we're really kind of like, this was a beautiful recovery here. We hit our zones nicely, right? Bang, bang. On my video yesterday, I even talked about tapping between 54 and 55 here, guys. I didn't put a box here because Litecoin made me nervous the most out of all 3, but you know, either way. Sorry. Hold on. I'm trying to do something. My apologies. There. I needed to sort this out. Okay. Because I wanted to show you guys. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, uh-oh. Well, I'm logged out. I'll show you later. That's fine. I'm not gonna do all that on screen. Just saying, just so you guys know. Here, I might do it off screen. So, anyways, let's just continue talking about the cryptos, guys. You know, Bitcoin for me really came into all these zones super nice. I'm gonna try to rechart all these in a second. Kind of show you guys what direction I think we're going. Because we are going to go up, and I'll explain to you why we're going up. It's not just USDX. Okay, sorry guys, I wanted to get this done real quick. Okay, there you go. You can see our trades banging here today, boys and girls. Lots of fun on these trades, right? So which one is this? Bitcoin. Okay, so even in the calls that I have in the Discord channel, okay, this is really simple, guys. Taking money at we call it the 50 back of the move down. This is the 50 back. Taking money here, 10%, and then putting my stop loss to entry at this point. Okay, you see my stop loss is down below the previous price action. I've actually moved it up because it should have been down here below this low, but we got in right in this zone, which is fine. I mean, this is beautiful, right? So I went ahead and moved my stop loss here. At this point, you guys can do the same thing. Let's get them just below the previous low there, right? And we're going to take 10% here, and then we want to take 50% out here at this when we challenge this high, right? That's the purpose of this 50%, because as we challenge this high, if we fail, at least we did take a nice chunk of profits here, right? So if you're understanding the purpose of a 10% and a 50% and then a final 50, you know, I understand most guys putting multiple targets out, and sometimes I do that as well. It depends on the play. These longer swings, we're looking for the big money. So what do? It's really simple, guys. We take our 10% at the 50 back of the move, stop loss to entry, because if it fails the range and it goes right back, we cover our fees and we're up and out. Okay, no money lost, no harm, no foul. We move on. Sometimes we get a little bit of profit, but whatever. That's not profit, right? We're looking for the bangers. That's what we do on this fucking channel. So then your next target is going to be this. The challenge of the last high. The last high of the whole move is over here. If we're going to struggle anywhere, it's going to be here, okay? So I put it a little bit below. So as the price action comes up, we grab it, you know, take our profits, okay? Challenge this high. And if we break this high, then we're for sure going to the MAs, right? Like, no, seriously. Like, it's that simple. There's no secret sauce. There's no fucking special formula or calculation. There's no fucking anything. It's just, this is the purpose for these levels. That's it. And if we fail this high, we still grabbed our profits because we're going to try to take this wick. I mean, we always do this shit, okay? We're going to try to take this wick in some fashion. So I just bring it down low enough where there's plenty of action here, okay? See how there's multiple wicks in this zone? Lots of wicks, right? If I put it way up here, are we going to get a profit target? Nah, I mean, look at all, just there's 2 wicks here and a wick here. No. Down here, bro, we got candles, we got wicks, we got all this stuff, okay? So I'm going to get my money, right? Like, this is a much better zone than this, okay? So anyways, that's why I do what I do on this stuff, all right? Okay, let's talk about, so we got USDX out of the way. We talked a little bit about the trading, okay? So we're all on the same page with the trading. You know, and I've got my Ethereum, and yeah, and by the way, guys, I went ahead and jumped it. Like, when I saw the price stabilize down here below the EMAs on Litecoin, I went ahead and jumped in, put a stop loss down here below the previous low. I'm only taking 1 profit target on this one just because I don't have a lot of margin in this Litecoin trade. I've only got like $400, so I'm just gonna take the money whenever it hits it and leave my stop loss there. I'm not gonna do my normal trading setup because the margin's so light on that one. Okay, so just FYI, guys. That's all. FYI. All right. Glad we covered that. So let's go to ES. ES is playing out pretty nicely. Let's adjust this slightly. This one's playing out pretty nicely. We didn't quite touch the yellow here. I thought we were going to. We just got sideways yesterday, so we didn't quite get as deep as the yellow, which is fine. I did say these levels are going to be respected, but basically what this means is this is the pullback of 4, and then we're still looking for this trading within the short zone here. A lot of people are saying, okay, well, text. What's the deal with cryptos and ES? Okay, what's the deal? Because you're saying that what's it called? You know, that cryptos are going to be going up and ES is going down. Like, why? What's okay? So here's the thing, guys. The cryptos are more closely related with USDX than they are with ES. Okay, ES follows USDX just the same. It just ES, like, it doesn't follow it like tick for tick, of course, but I mean, we have a really nice correction and bullish move coming out of the markets. Okay, I love it. It's beautiful. Have we done that yet? No. Where's the up, right? So if you're saying text, ES is going to drop and Bitcoin hasn't reached this yet, why? Well, USDX is going to start to fall a little bit, which will finally give us the pop we need, in my opinion. Okay, based on my trading, in my opinion. Okay, so that's why I think we're going to go up. The ES short is going to play quite fucking nicely. Should be looking at taking profits. Let's say we got in an average here. Should be looking at taking profits right in the middle of the zone with a stop loss of 40.30. Close enough. 40.32, whatever. You know, I mean, a 9% unleveraged move. Yeah, 10%. Fuck yeah, dude. I'll take it. All day, baby. All day. Right? So, super happy with this trade. Why do I put sometimes my fibs and everything so far out? What am I doing with my life, guys? It's bananas. Yeah, it's actually gonna go right there. There's your trade. I mean, if you get a better average entry, like, guys, if we get a little bit higher up and our average entry is up here, obviously it's going to change this move somewhat and get a better RR. I'm putting it lower to be conservative. Just, you know, risk to reward right now, not the absolute greatest, but win rate on these is the important part. Okay, so, you know, there's oh, this is that's a long position anyways. What the hell am I doing? Come on, man. You guys gotta help me out there. Like, there you go. There you go. 2.75, 8.91, risk to reward 3.24. Really simple. There it is. Okay. Here's your short position, guys. It's going to be a banger. Looking forward to it. Same with NQ. Now, the only thing is on NQ, our stops are a little bit above here. We might need to push the stops on NQ a little higher. If you guys got in here, I would actually sell right now. Okay. So if any of you guys got in on this push up, let's sell. Okay. Remember, I said we enter. We like the boxes, but we also want, what's my favorite word? divergence. My friend makes fun of me when I say it that way, right? So what I'm looking for is this here, okay? Get up here like this, okay? And then I'm looking for this guy to come up here and top out, right? And then what do we get? What's our favorite word? Divergence, right? So until we make this price peak, we have to pass 3, okay? We do not short until we pass the 3 and we hold the divergence. When this rejects and price is up here, then we grab our shorts on any impulse, okay, guys? Like, this is an important thing to understand about my trading styles. So important, okay? Same with ES. If you've already grabbed short on ES, you're probably safe. We're not going to go very much higher on ES, okay? RTY is a tricky one because you don't really see a lot of divergence on the shorter frames, okay? I personally think that 3 was either this peak or this peak, okay? I actually think that 3 is this peak and that we're going to get some pullback here. And so this one, we may even have to go a little higher with the stop loss and wait for a little bit better entry. ES is the only one I feel super confident about where it's at currently. Okay, so anyways, coffee time. All right, guys. Not much has changed. Giving you guys the full scoop, right? Love these touches to the boxes. I mean, we discussed this stuff yesterday. I put it in charts, shared with everybody, you know, explained why these are the levels, okay? Explained why we go from the level that we're at to this level, my reasoning. And I mean, you just can't get a better tap than this, guys. Look, it's a 1.236 tap here, right? On Bitcoin, the initial drop yesterday, look, the initial drop was a perfect 1.0 extension. Now, of course, we dipped a little lower because we have alternate fibs because there's multiple like moves within here, okay? Just my point is these fibs line up when done correctly, and you can accurately judge where we're going. This is a perfect 500 tap. It's 2,500. And what did we say yesterday? That we were going to have entries between like 20... I'm sorry, there was one down here. Whatever it was. I don't know. Point being is we ended up grabbing some entries down in the zone. You know? No, since then, you saw my average entries a little bit higher. I've added some margin, but I want some big plays. Litecoin, like I said, I longed. You're probably pretty safe to grab a long, except the only problem is for this final leg, we're not going to do an impulse more than likely. Because it's a complex correction, generally what happens is these turn into ABCs. And then we're gonna go like this, get some pullback, and then we're gonna get a 5 wave up for this last leg. Okay? That's generally what happens. Just fair warning. Okay? This whole thing has been a ridiculously complex correction. Trying to chart and follow along, it's been a shit show. So it would not surprise me if we get one more fucking little bullshit move out of this guy, fucking Litecoin. You know, just the way that this guy's been buying shit up, changed the course of Litecoin. But that's fine. It's fine. Life goes on. So we're still gonna hit our zones. I still feel good about shorting up here. Okay, all signs are like this is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You have 6 corrections lining up in this zone. So, the surprise here, guys, the surprise is we make a run to the top side for 76. Okay, the surprise. The surprise on Ethereum and Bitcoin is that we are actually doing a double, right? We're doing a double in B, which would eventually end up turning this into a WXY, And what would happen is something of this nature, guys. So here's the surprise in the alternative view. Oops, let me do this. The alternative view would be that we do this, this, and we break down B, and then we get up here for another one. Okay, so this orange is the alternative view. If this breaks down in this zone here, right? Remember this type of correction from back here, right? Remember these? Remember these bad boys? Let's get way back up here, right? Remember our complex corrections from before? Okay, we had this thing all charted up, guys. Okay, remember that? Remember? Yeah, some of you guys do, because it fucking sucked. I'm really praying that's not where we end up with this, but this is the surprise. Okay, that we break down here. If we don't pass this high, if we don't pass this high, okay, that's the key. We have to break A on this move, like today we have to break this. Okay, if we fail, then we head for this zone, but this low holds, more than likely we're doing a double. Okay, nice complex correction, and it's going to turn into some crazy bullshit where we probably have one of these here, and then we have one of these here, like so, right? And then for even this part, we even have a, one of these here, and then this is even one of these, like, you know what I'm saying? Like it just goes on and on and on and on and on. So let's not, please, cryptos. Let's fucking not. Okay. I much prefer the view that we are all looking at right now. Let's keep this shit simple. Let's bounce today. Let's get some nice candles. Let's get some nice action to the upside. Key here, guys, on Ethereum is breaking 1281 on the USD pair. The key on Bitcoin for me is not only breaking 21,882 on the USD pair, but I want to see us get up above the 22,965. We get above this guy here, we're reaching our zones, boys and girls. There's no doubt about that. Okay, so last major surprise of all of it is that one of these peaks is actually A here. Like maybe like this was A and this is B. This is a long shot, but I got to give you guys all the info here. Okay, so and this could be one. Okay, 23,244, right? So there's a chance that, let me like do this a little bit better for you, that this is the ABC. Okay, here, like this, and this is just some kind of a funky double wave for C, right? It's possible. Okay, nothing is out of the realm of possibilities when it comes to the markets and crypto and indices and everything. These are futures markets, so a lot of times these waves can bend the rules a little bit. So I just want you guys to be prepared for it all. I know a lot of times I talk very confidently in a certain direction, and I'm still very confident in this movement. Okay, I can get rid of these fibs because it looks messy as fuck. We hit my box. That's all that matters out of here. But that's really what I want you guys to see, is that there's a possibility that we hit this right here and that the correction was somewhere else over here. It doesn't mean just because I have my shit here that I'm right and that this is like perfectly where this stuff is. Okay, so that being said, today and tomorrow, what I think we're doing, at least today, tomorrow, or rest of the week, is something like this. Okay, there's also a good chance that we turn these EMAs, and when we turn these EMAs, right, and they cross bullishly, that we just kind of ride along. Okay, nothing says that we have, like, a lot of guys get confused when they see these lines. Okay, look at this line. Okay, see how it's just like going straight down almost like this, right, guys? Did this wave go straight down? No. No, it did this. Okay, so when you see my lines, don't think I'm saying we're just going to get a God candle. I'm just showing direction. Okay, so I really think we're going to cradle EMAs here. Would it be cool to get a God candle? Yeah, sure. I mean, we always love to see action like that. Don't get me wrong, but you know, anyways. Okay, I think I rambled on long enough. Baseline is we go up, go into the short boxes, go into the short boxes. Just trying to clean up my charts a little bit. Okay. There you go. Actually, I did not mean to get rid of my short entry. There you go. So, we tapped the zones fucking perfectly, dude. Like, I love when it does that. It's so nice. It's so nice. Tapping our zones, tapping our zones, tapping our zones. Wheat is going nicely, but I'm still waiting for wheat to get down here to the bottom side. West side. Here, let's make this box a little bit bigger so we know which one is which. Okay. Minor demand, major demand, right? So this is where I want to be. That's where I want to be. I want guys to be entering into wheat in this zone. This is where we buy. Okay, this is our buy zone for wheat. You should be buying wheat in this zone. Here, let's make this bigger so people fucking understand what the hell I'm talking about. That's your buy zone for wheat. Okay, that's where we're at. USDX. Peace. Right? Peace. La 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 la. Okay. It's going to give Bitcoin its opportunity to go this way. So, anyways, guys, that's all I got for today. Thanks for watching. Sorry for the long video. I know I said it was going to be short, and here I go rambling for 6 years again, and we have a long video. But it's informative. It's helpful. The plays are up. I'll be posting charts shortly. Yeah, I think that covers everything. Peace, chicken grease.